All right, so this week with Willow, we worked on the basics. Sit, place, come when called, and loose leash walking. So the biggest mistake you can make with her is ask her to do something when you don't have her attention. So how do you get her attention? You have to have something of value. So we use really high-end, like all-natural beef jerky treats. We use chicken. We use her food. She always works for her food, which is so great because then we get to train, practice, and she gets to eat her meals at the same time. So for instance, right now, if you can see her, she's scratching. So I wouldn't ask her to sit or stay or come or any of those things. So we like to use her name to get her attention. Willow, Willow, yes, good, good. And so how we teach the sit is we do the verbal sign and the hand cue. So the hand cue is to have your hand here and raise it up over their head. If they jump, we simply move our hand away and start over. So I'll go to a treat. Willow, good. And I'll raise my hand up, sit, good. As soon as that bottom hits the ground, I have to reward it. So I have a little piece of chicken. I'm just letting her lick it and nibble it. I'm not giving her the whole piece. That way she keeps working for it. We like to give them a place to go to that's consistent in your house and that they understand what to do there, right? So she's sitting, so I can hold her in this sit just by watching her focus. What I'm looking for is the moment I start to lose her, I want to go back and reward her before she leaves. So she's doing great, good focus, good Willow, good. And I'm inadvertently holding the treat in line with my eyes, so we have eye contact. So she got out, that let me know that was a little too long, so we'll go back, we'll start over, we'll go almost that long, and then we'll reward, good. All right, so that takes care of getting her focused, saying her name first before you ask her what to do. All right, so now with the down, everything we do a hand sign. If she jumps, we just ignore. As soon as all four paws go on the ground, we reward. You can reward with a treat, pets, praise, love, whatever you want. The down hand sign is just to take your hand and go straight down. We teach it by luring her with a treat, straight down. When the belly hits the ground, we say down, good, and we give her the reward. Okay, so we'll do that again. I'm here, I go here, down, good. We always want to say the word when we're teaching a command as they're doing it, not before they do it, because they don't know what the word means yet. That's why we use a hand sign. All right, so with the loose leash walking, we never want to use this to manipulate them, to pull or drag them. It's one of the hardest things you could do. So a lot of times we'll have people just take the loop while you're practicing indoors and stick it under their belt, and then use this to lure them where we want them to be. So I want her to be by my knee and behind me. So I'll go here, I'll go 2 or 3 steps. Hello, yes, good. We can even do a stop and sit, good, and we'll turn and go back this way. Good, yes. So every time I start to lose her, I make a little noise, like a little, or hey, something to refocus her and get her back on track, okay? So this is how you can practice the loose leash walking inside. Good. We usually set up a couple markers in the living room, set up a little course, and we just work around it like we do here. It's really a great way to start them small. She's in pre-kindergarten, so that's how we want to start her. So we've done the sit, we've done the down, and right here is how you're going to do the loose leash walking. If you do decide to hold the leash, it's fine. Just make sure you're not doing this the whole time. We see this a lot, where people are doing this. It's all about what you have in your hand. This is how we lure them. If we come out here, they're going to walk out here. If we keep our hand behind us, she'll stay behind us. Okay? If she ever starts to get too far out in front, all we do is stop, turn, and go the other way. It's more about how you get where you're going, not where you go. Right? So you always want to be having their focus and attention. If you don't have their focus and attention, just stop. Go do something else, playtime, whatever it is. All right, so come when called. The hand sign is to have your hand here and drop it straight down. So we put the treat in our hand. We get her attention. I can start from this distance. I drop my hand down, step back. She comes and gets the treat. Once we know she's going to come, then I can add the word. So I have the hand here. Willow, come. Yes, good. Good, good girl. So I know with puppies, jumping is a really big deal. So what you want to be careful of is having people come over to your house, her jump on them, and then pat, 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 love, 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 because that's encouraging the jumping. If the only time we pet her or love on her is when all 4 paws are on the floor or she's sitting, she'll then start to sit instead of jump to get that attention. But you have to get everybody on board. So if you decide to do week 2 with Willow, which will be next week, we take all of these skills and we take them outside. More distractions, other dogs, more people. But really with a 5-day foundation, it's all about getting her to do what it is we want and reward, reward, reward. Consistency is the key. Good. Good. So you can notice every 2 or 3 seconds, I'm rewarding her for doing this because the alternative is jumping. Good girl. So it's a lot less about words and commands and trying to tell them what to do. It's more about molding the behavior, getting what we want, and then consistently rewarding that behavior so then she starts to repeat it. Here you go. Good. Sit. Yes. Good. Good. So the timing of that reward is so, so important because if we don't give her the reward as she's doing it, then she's not understanding that's what we want. So another big mistake you can make is if you come over here and you get her to sit and then you go, oh, good sit, and you're digging around for your treat, and then you give it to her. Now we haven't rewarded the sit. We've just given her a free treat for no reason. So now you have 1 to 3 seconds to give that reward. Willow is doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much for trusting us with her. And if you need any more help, please let us know. And if she could come back for a second week, that would be awesome because this little girl's got something special.